12 years ago, I was elected to Parliament, and I've tried to bear in mind one principle all the way through my career, and that is that members of Parliament, we're the servants of the people, we're not your masters. Ladies and gentlemen, I work for you.
We have all the way from the USA, especially to speak to you today, severely injured Kat Parker.
Wow. This is a lot of people. This is a lot of people to come out and support us, and we really, truly appreciate it. As she said, I'm from the United States. I live in Minnesota, but if you can tell by the accent, I'm from the South. So I trusted my government. I do not trust them anymore. None of them I trust anymore. So for y'all to be here to support us, injured or not, we greatly appreciate it, but we have to get to a point where we get pissed off. Not destructive, but pissed off, because they're coming after our children.
Sorry for the wait, it takes me a bit longer to get here than what it used to do. Look at all you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Adrian Walker. Most people know me as AD. I'm now 49 years of age, a married father of 2, and a granddad. I was a self-employed taxi driver, a sub-4-hour marathon runner, a run leader for Grantham Running Club, and a former semi-professional football referee. Now look at me.
Nikki Black, who is a teacher, she suffered vaccine injury and she's been ostracised and sits in a little office on her own because she can't even talk about her injury. Can everyone give a warm welcome to Nikki?
Thank you so much today for coming here to hear our truths. I was not expecting this many people, and it really truly means so much. As Fiona said, I'm a teacher. I'm used to speaking in front of about 1,400 students. But this is going to be the biggest and most important assembly I have ever taken. So, my nightmare started on the 14th of April 2021. Within 24 hours, my hands were burning. Within 3 days, I had severe persistent headaches. 2 weeks later, over the course of the bank holiday weekend in May, everything went crazy. The pain migrated down through my body. Pins, needles, severe electric shocks, weakness in my limbs, severe fatigue. I was struggling to walk, climb the stairs, and my hands and feet were numb. That resulted in my first visit to A&E, where I was told I had a virus. Prior to this, I was a proud, working single mum. I could not even look after my children, which was soul-destroying. They had to stay with relatives for months as I gathered some basic strength back. My place of work has been very supportive, but the sick pay ran out and soon I was out of pocket. And if that's not the end of your torment, us injured and bereaved have suffered so much poor mental health as we are stuck in the middle of those who still believe this decision saves lives and that therefore we are rare and collateral damage. And we're also stuck between the other side who attack us online for getting what we deserved for being so stupid in taking it in the first place. The lack of empathy from fellow human beings has been a further twist of the knife.
We love you.
But it sounds ironic. I'm glad it happened to me. It helped me seek the truth, and the truth is dark and evil. It stopped me from hating my beautiful teenage girls and my sister. I will not stop shouting about this. The lies that have been told by our government and the mainstream media around the world to all of us have caused too many deaths and injuries whilst they have filled their pockets. They have blood on their hands. I will shout from the highest mountain until this madness stops, as I cannot stand by and watch others potentially suffer. It is no longer about me. I can't change what has happened to my health. I just want to save others, and especially our beautiful children, who should not have this anywhere near them. Thank you.
Take down the BBC!
Take down the BBC!
Take down the BBC!
That's as much use as the fucking NHS and the government and the BBC.
I'm Kirsty. I took one 18th of March 21st, resulting in neurological and physical changes in my brain. I now have heart issues being investigated. Many base their choices on information provided to them by this government. That is the truth. Many still believe this and cannot comprehend that they've been lied to.
Hello. My name's Wayne and I couldn't get my scooter up the stairs today. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had 2 thanks for my mum, my dad, my family, my friends, and you guys. You guys were what it was all about in the beginning. I didn't want to be responsible for anybody's death. It wasn't in me to turn away from what the government was telling me. It all made sense. Wasn't it a lie?
Back in March 2021, about 2 weeks after worsening and progressing symptoms, I was fully paralysed and rushed into ICU. I sadly went to the severe end of the syndrome, which was life-threatening. My wife was told that I could have a heart or respiratory failure at any point. We had to have the resuscitation talk, and as you can imagine, it was frightening and very distressing for myself and my family.
We so wanted to be wrong. So, I'm Jacqueline Dunn. I'm a holistic health coach and an activist for medical freedom, body autonomy and informed consent. I stand here today with no agenda whatsoever apart from truth and justice. Truth be told, they are underreported, rarely investigated, silenced and censored, and the injured and bereaved are often gaslit by the very people they reach out to for help.
And I'm sure you know Charlotte Wright, who is in the first clip of this film, and she lost her husband, Dr. Stephen Wright. This is Dr. Stephen's mother. Make some noise for Anna. She would like to say a few words because on the 26th of this month is the anniversary of Stephen's death.
Thank you, everybody. This is my son, Stephen. He died on the 26th of January 2021, 10 days after his first. Stephen was absolutely amazing as a son, as a husband, as a brother, and a father to his 2 little beautiful boys, who have now been left to grow up without their dad, and it's had a profound effect on the entire family. We're all absolutely heartbroken, and if I could tell you how many tears I've shed over the last 2 years, honestly I think I'd fill an ocean. The government led us to believe that this is effective, and because of that Stephen's lost his life. His family have lost him. He was such a kind, funny, just such a gentle soul, and he's a huge loss to the world and to us.
And I'd like to welcome to the stage Matt Letizia.
So the reason I believe that we're all here today is because we care. We care about people getting injured, and we care about people dying. And this has happened all because these guys were coerced with military-grade psychological operations into taking this, and they were made to think that if they didn't take it, that they were an anti. So they took it because, understandably, they thought that they were doing the right thing by their government and by their fellow human beings. So you would think that having done this, and sadly suffered extreme reactions and even death, that the government would be the first in the queue to say, what can we do? But they weren't the first in the queue. In fact, they're still not even in the fucking queue.
But I want to say what we need to do now, and my mum would be saying this. We need to make sure that children do not take... So what can you do? You can keep sharing, you can keep using social media, because every parent that reads one of your posts may very well make the right decision to not...
I don't want them standing next to me at the theatre bar. I don't want them next to me or anywhere near me or even in the same carriage on the train.
You're not just irresponsible, I mean you're an idiot.
Okay, I'll just say one quick thing is today, this morning, we have a couple of pieces of good news because I think the tide is turning. I believe the Fauci files might be coming next week. The other piece of good news is that as of this morning we heard that the GMC are not going to take any action against Dr. Asim Malhotra. I wonder why.
Probably because he's right.
I appreciate every single one of you today for doing this. Honestly, God bless every single one of you. I'm just a guy pissed off, mate. I'm nothing else. Alex Mitchell said earlier on, you pissed off the wrong two Scotsmen. We've actually got another special guest. Fiona, do you want to bring him onto the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our special guest, Mr. Matt Hancock.
Conspiracy theories that have been promulgated online this morning are not only deeply offensive but anti-scientific and have no place in this house.
You know, Matt Hancock, I hope you hear me. I hope you hear this Glaswegian say, fuck you, mate. Matt Hancock, you look into the eyes of me and the vaccine injured all around the world. What you'll see is, you'll see pain, you'll see fear, you'll see regret, but most of all, you'll see fucking anger. Remember, Matt Hancock, you work for us, not the other way about. The power stands here with the people today.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you!
Rosie's over there. We're throwing these in there. These are the missiles. Oh, right.